good news, unemployment falling still, down to 3.9% now. That means if you are feeling sort of cash constrained, the chances are that you're in work, which is a very good sort of first start. Most of those people who want to work are working. Vacancy is very high. That means there's opportunity in the labour market. In terms of rates of pay, if you include bonuses, then pay is actually just about, on the latest data, keeping up with inflation. Now that's a much more positive picture than you would presume seeing recent headlines. But if you exclude bonuses, that's not the case, which implies that things are more difficult in terms of being able to cover inflationary costs if you're in the public sector than if you're in the private sector. So that takes us on perhaps to the less good aspects of the data that was released this morning. Real wages falling in the public sector. And I think the particular sort of pandemic point to draw out is the rise in levels of inactivity. So that seems to be a lasting effect of COVID. People who are no longer in the labour market are more likely to be older people. Some of those are saying that they've taken early retirement, and a large proportion of those were previously on sort of higher professional level jobs. So in terms of cost of living impact, perhaps they've taken a judgment that they want a broader life experience and they have accumulated enough savings to do so. But the third most common group that is now inactive are people who previously worked in care. So I don't know whether there's a sickness thing there or totally kind of burnt out. But obviously over a working lifetime, you will have accumulated perhaps less savings if you're in a lower paid sector. And so that's a particularly kind of worrying cohort in a climate of cost of living increases.